एक दफा फिर से आपको लिए चलते हैं खैरपुर टामेवाली, जहां पर गोलियों की घन गरज देखी जा सकती है, सुनी जा सकती है और तैयारों की आवाज भी।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। Honorable Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, Speaker National Assembly, Federal Ministers, Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee, Services Chiefs, Lieutenant General Fayad Hamid Al-Raweli, Senior Retired Military Officers, distinguished guests from friendly countries, respected journalists, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Chief of Army Staff, it is my privilege to welcome you, sir, on this beautiful autumn afternoon at Khairpur Tamewali firing ranges to witness the integrated maneuver and firepower exercise called Raadul Barq, the thunder of lightning. All of you have traveled long distances to be here with us, for which we feel honored and grateful. I would especially thank Lieutenant General Fayad Ahmed Al-Raweli, Deputy Chief of General Staff, Saudi Armed Forces, who, as a special representative of the Deputy Crown Prince, His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz, has traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia to witness today's exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, when you live in an uncertain environment, the most profitable way to ensure peace is by remaining prepared for war. Today's exercise is reflective of the same. As our leadership has repeatedly enunciated, we harbor no aggressive designs, and the sole purpose of our military strategy is to ensure regional stability and preserve peace. Notwithstanding our desire for peace, we have the capability, wherewithal, and national resolve to give a befitting response to any act of belligerence. Ladies and gentlemen, operational preparedness of Pakistan Army is a function of continuous improvement in our response, which is pursued through a mechanism of institutionalized thinking and vigor. Despite our commitments in low-intensity combat, i.e. Hasb-E-Haal, Pakistan Army has remained and continues to remain prepared for any level or form of conventional conflict. The Army, under the directions of the Chief of Army Staff, conducted a series of war games and map exercises. This was followed by exercises in the field to systematically analyze the evolving strategic and operational milieu. This complete process not only crystallized the threat, it also accomplished a comprehensive response matrix to successfully face the existing as well as emerging challenges. Today's exercise is a culmination point of our training activities, which includes participation of troops and live fire of most of the firing weapons and platforms available to Strike Corps for its offensive. In the overall realm of offensive operations of a Strike Corps, what you will witness, sir, is essentially a tactical action involving integration of maneuver and firepower. Today's exercise will begin to unfold when an advancing regimental group of an armored brigade confronts stiff enemy opposition. A fire base to pin down this enemy opposition will be established to facilitate maneuvering elements for quick clearance of enemy defenses. Diverse but suitably synergized firepower of Air Force, Army Aviation, unmanned combat aerial vehicle, Army's air defense weapon systems, artillery, anti-tank guided missiles, and tanks will be used to pulverize the enemy positions. Allow me to add, sir, that despite the seemingly heavy firepower on display today, it is actually only a small percentage of what is available to a strike corps. For the purposes of safety and
रादुल बर्क 2016 मशकें जारी हैं। वजीर आजम और आर्मी चीफ वहां पर मौजूद हैं और मशकों का मुआयना कर रहे हैं। कैबिनेट अरकान भी वहां पर मौजूद हैं। साथ ही साथ दूसरे ममालिक के सफीर भी खुसूसी तौर पर इन मशकों को देखने के लिए आए हैं।
जी हाँ, सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं बल्कि स्पीकर कौमी असम्बली अयाज सादिक भी मौजूद हैं। मुशीर कौमी सलामती नासिर जंजुआ भी इस तकरीब में शरीक हैं। सरबराह पाक फ़िज़ाइया और पाक नेवी भी इस तकरीब में हिस्सा ले रहे हैं, वो भी इस तकरीब का हिस्सा हैं। तो इस तरह से हम देख रहे हैं कि जो मुल्क की आला क़यादत है, सिविल और अस्करी क़यादत है, वो यहाँ पर मौजूद है और इन मशकों का जायजा लिया जा रहा है उनकी जानिब से। तोपें यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं, भारी असलहा, जदीद हथियार और इसके साथ साथ जदीद जंगी सलाहियत से आरास्ता यहाँ पर जो हम देख सकते हैं कि मशकें हैं उनका सिलसिला जारी है।
Of the integrated maneuver and firepower exercise. The overall context of the exercise has already been explained to you by Commander 2 Corps. Before proceeding further, let me first acquaint you with some important features on ground so as to allow you to track the activities of the day. Please observe just in front, across the deployed military equipment, you can see exercise Radul Bark, strike of thunder, written on the small ridge. This ridge represents the 12 o'clock direction and the same will be our general line of observation for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the direction of north is being indicated by the pointsman in front. Ladies and gentlemen, we are presently sitting on the northern tip of the Cholistan desert. This area is part of the Khairpur Tamewali field firing ranges and is known as Kandewala Dhar. Khairpur Tamewali is a tehsil of Bahalpur district. Interestingly, Khairpur Tamewali was initially named Tanori after the tribe that once lived here. It was destroyed by the floods of Satluj River in the 18th century and was later re-established as Khairpur. The suffix of Tamewali was added in 1900 when a Britisher by the name of Tommy found a meteor in this area. That meteor is still available in a museum in London. With the passage of time, the town grew from Tamewali into Tamewali. For ease of orientation and comprehension, a few cities and towns around Khairpur Tamewali are being displayed on the screen in front. The city of Bahawalpur is 70 kilometers towards west. Melsi and Satluj River lie to the north at about 40 kilometers from our position. Hasilpur and Chishtiya lie towards the northeast at about 40 kilometers and 55 kilometers respectively. Fort Abbas lies at the southeast of the stand at about 65 kilometers. And the Indo-Pak border lies 70 kilometers due south. Coming over to the firing lines of armor, please look towards your left. At about 200 meters from the stage, you can see a line of blue flags with a board of FL1, firing line 1. If you start moving right of firing line 1, you will see a line of red flags with the board indicating a firing line 2. Further right or east, you can see a line of the activities of today may take noticeably longer, since most actions, including firing of various weapons, will be carried out sequentially rather than concurrently due to spatial and optical considerations. Target destroyed. It is also pertinent to mention that while you may witness a variety of weapons firing together, the implement of the battlefield will always remain subject to the dictates of the tactical situation on ground. And now, ladies and gentlemen, own Air Force has been called in to engage enemy positions. My colleague, Flight Lieutenant Waleed, will take you through the rest of the proceedings.
Zadebang ke shabnimo karam bazami chast, sehra ast ke darya ast, tahe balo parmast. Ladies and gentlemen, since the Air Force has the intrinsic ability to swiftly deliver lethal firepower with precision, the air power has been called upon in support of this aggressive maneuver. All the PF aircraft participating today are multi-role supersonic fighters. The complement comprises F-16 Block 52 Fighting Falcons, the Destiny of PF JF-17 Thunder, Mirage Rose 3 Zerards, and F-7PG Talons. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first attack, 4 F-7PG aircraft, being led by Wing Commander Amjad, will approach from your left at low level to avoid detection by enemy radars. They will pull up and position themselves for a dive attack and dispense heavy anti-tank and anti-personnel ammunition. You are about to see them attacking the white panels at 1 o'clock from your position. Ladies and gentlemen, let me apprise you that owing to small size and grey camouflage, the aircraft would be visible once in the dive. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also apprise you that they will engage the targets in the formation of 2. The preceding formation will make its approach after the first has engaged the targets. Ladies and gentlemen, the aircraft would be approaching 40 seconds from now. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the thunder of F-7PGs. They are pulling up and they would be visible once in the dive. Ladies and gentlemen, now you can see the first aircraft is into dive for engaging its target. The second has also pulled up behind. Strength, agility, a huntsman's eye, and calculated recklessness, shattering the enemy lines. What you all may appreciate is the value of time for a pilot who has to maneuver his aircraft and position it in the perfect regime of speed and dive angle to engage the target, all within seconds. There goes the last aircraft of formation, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the second formation, JF-17 Thunder, led by Wing Commander Atif, is engaging the designated targets right now. You can see the second aircraft is into dive. Proud machine, sleek and powerful, built to fight and drop destruction, uprooting enemy's spine with the remarkable amount of precise firepower. Ladies and gentlemen, shortly a third aircraft will be in dive, and here it comes. Take a good look at these air warriors, denying all the difficulties, overcoming the threat in the line of duty. They accomplish their objectives.